And it always seemed to be that way, my gorgeous Pisces. The best things in life happen when you least expect them. So this in itself, it's something which is going to pretty much happen to you in August 2023, especially when it comes to the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and then 21st of August 2023. These are going to be very, very important days when you are going to become aware of a mind-blowing opportunity. This opportunity that you are going to become aware of is literally going to change your life. You've been waiting for this for such a long time without even knowing, without even being aware of it. Why am I saying this? Because when you become aware of this opportunity, you are gonna surprise yourself like a big mama. You are going to surprise yourself how adamant and how passionate and how amazing and how re-energized you are going to feel just by listening to this, just by becoming, just as soon as you become aware of this in itself is going to create such a powerful vibration that it's gonna be impossible for you not to dive in. The sooner you dive in, the better it's going to be. This is gonna bring such an important stage. You know, this is going to make you aware of the beginning of such an important stage of your life. This in itself, it's a lot to do with something that's some kind of a skill that you have, something that you're so passionate about, something that comes to you so naturally, something that's to do also with a great skill of yours. But at the same time, you know, you are gonna remember when you become aware of this, you're also gonna remember how motivated you were by someone within the last few weeks. This is going to remind you of one specific person, how much that particular person motivated you with something that they've done, with something that they did in their life, with something that they did in their life. So you're gonna remember this, and you will know, like, oh my God, this is gonna like kind of motivate you even more. You need to understand that there is so much more to this, my gorgeous Pisces. You must not ignore this opportunity. And if this opportunity doesn't seem as important to you, and this is your sign that, you know, there is still something unresolved, you know, in your life that's karmically holding you back. There is still something unresolved in your life that's karmically holding you back, and it's really pretty much so still not allowing you to progress. So you just need to understand that even if you don't feel so kind of passionate about this particular opportunity, you need to do me a favor. You need to promise to me that at least you're going to make that first move. And I can assure you, as soon as you make that first move, something miraculous, something magical is going to happen, and you are going to find yourself in a completely different dimension, facing the whole new world of opportunities you didn't even know existed, let alone how passionate you're gonna feel about them. Sometimes in life we just need to work a little bit more. Sometimes it comes to the certain people in our lives who motivate us, and sometimes we just have to like kind of understand that even if we don't feel a certain passion and energy about something that's presenting to us, why don't you just try? And that's all you need to do. Once you try, once you start, once you make the move, this in itself, it's already going to start the process of one of the biggest changes of your life. My gorgeous Pisces, this is a very, very, very important stage of your life indeed. When it comes to numerology, it's like one of the biggest mamas ever, because you've got 1117, 111, 1, and then you have a number 7, which means that by the end of the month of August, you are going to have one of the biggest awakening and spiritual experiences when it comes to your life. But it also means that at around the 17th and 18th of August, something really unusual is going to happen, where you will know and you will feel that someone is around you, some kind of a spirit is holding your back, some kind of guardian angel, some kind of a spirit guide. You need to understand it's not only about you becoming aware of a spirit guide around you. That's brilliant in itself, of course, but it's more about at that moment in time, you just need to reflect on what you were thinking about, and this is like an absolutely mind-blowing golden opportunity for you to release some kind of a blockage within yourself. The spirit guide is going to try to make you aware of what kind of a blockage is holding you, in your life, on your journey, and you will see that you were thinking again about something and without even realizing maybe, and you were thinking negatively about something that you should be as open-minded as you possibly can, at least at this stage of your life. So this is what you need to remember. As soon as you have this feeling like somebody's around you, like somebody's watching you, like somebody has your back, it's gonna feel like someone is really kind of like someone is taking care of you, like a spirit guide or a guardian angel. So as soon as you feel this powerful vibration, this is going to be a sign that you immediately need to reflect and see what were you thinking about. You just need to change your way of thinking. You just need to kind of think about the specific situation in a different light, and that's all you need to do. And this negative energy is going to disappear, and you're going to be able to start flowing freely towards the next very, very important stage of your life, very important stage of your spiritual journey. Indeed, going back to the numbers 1117 and going back to that amazing opportunity. I hope I'm not too confusing. I'm sorry. Okay, I know I go from one to another. I can't really help, but from one thing to another, I can't really help. But then again, it's 1117, going back to that amazing opportunity that you must not ignore. You need to understand that there is so much going to become crystal clear to you within the next a couple of months. Your life is going to be very, very interesting, and you're also going to realize every single step of the way how much is still there for you to look forward to in your life. It does not matter. Your age doesn't matter. While we are here on this earth, baby, we are here. While we are here on this earth, we are here. So it doesn't matter whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 if you're lucky, 100 if you're even luckier, 110. It doesn't matter how old you are. While you have a consciousness on this earth, you keep going. It doesn't matter how old you are. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So you know what I mean? It's absolutely doesn't matter whatsoever. So going back to this amazing opportunity, this in itself, it's going to that opportunity. The reason why this opportunity is going to be so important, yes, I'm still on about that opportunity, sorry. The reason why is because this in itself is going to help you to ignite your passion, your real passion. This is going to help you to balance and rebalance yourself. It's going to help you to release your potential. By igniting your passion, you will be able to release your potential. By releasing your potential, you're also going to start attracting very beautiful people into your life. You're also going to realize that you are loved unconditionally, and this is going to mean to you so much. You are going to find yourself at the beginning of such a special journey where you're going to realize that your life is a sacred gift. You're going to realize that because of this opportunity, this is all going to lead towards you realizing that your life is a sacred gift. In as little as 16 weeks, 1 6, 1 plus 6, 7, baby. You see, we've got number 7, mama, here again, but it's 16 weeks now. But 1 plus 6 is 7. So in numerology, again, we have this spirituality, baby, attached to it. Hello, darling. Hello. Do you know what I mean? So this is all about you realizing in exactly exactly 16 weeks time already that your life is a sacred gift, and of course that this is going to create such a powerful awakening even further. You are going to find yourself at a stage of your life where you're going to love and you're going to enjoy every single day in a completely different way you were enjoying, like from the time you were aware of your own existence on this earth, baby. So this is why this is going to make an amazing impact on your life. When it comes to the actual nutrition and health, I'm going to suggest you, of course, a natural vitamin D3, which is going to boost your immune system. It's going to be brilliant for your bones, but it's also going to be fantastic for the actual energy. Lots of people don't know that vitamin D3 is a must when it comes to the actual energy, alongside a zinc picolinate. Zinc picolinate is a highly absorbable version of zinc, and in combination with vitamin D3, it's fantastic to boost your immune system, and it's brilliant for skin, hair, and nails. The third supplement I highly suggest you is organic chlorella, which is a natural supplement as well, and it is rich in omega-3 essential fatty acids, which our body cannot produce by itself, but is essential for our mind, for our brain, for our memory, for our focus, and these type of things. But also it's brilliant to boost your immune system. It's even good for our mood, and at the same time it's brilliant to detoxify our bodies from the dangerous metals. Dangerous metals are sadly nowadays absolutely almost everywhere. So this is why I suggest you this. I created these vitamins by myself. They're without any rubbish, without any nonsense, without any chemicals. They're just natural vitamins with a superb quality ingredients. They're suitable for everybody, like vegetarians and vegans and everybody. Okay, and here is zinc picolinate, okay, here is vitamin D3, and here is organic chlorella, and these are my own vitamins, and they are on a half price sale. So you can just click on the name of this video and it's going to expand, and you will see towards the end of the description, you will see where you can buy these vitamins, or you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin vitamins, and my page is gonna come up that way as well. If you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding, you just need to check with your GP or your doctor. Only they can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications or not. And also just to tell you that these vitamins are at the moment on a half price sale as well. So now, my gorgeous Piscelini, I'm going to talk about the very first day of August. On the 1st of August, you are going to have on the very 1st of August, you are going to wake up and you're going to have something very unusual on your mind. Very unusual word, okay? Maybe it's going to happen on the 1st, 2nd, and even on the 3rd. It's in between the 1st and the 3rd of August, the energy is very strong when it comes to this. But I know that the 1st of August is going to play an important role. But it could happen on the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. When you wake up in the morning and there is one specific word that is going to be on your mind that you don't normally use. For example, cat. Let's say feline. You call cat a cat. Oh, look at little cat, you know. And then it's like a feline on your mind. So you wake up with the word feline, and you don't normally call cats felines, for example. And this is going to be a clue. This is going to be a clue. Ting, ting, ting. Just remember this clue. Ting, 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 ting. You see what I mean? So it means that you have to basically just write it down. Don't forget that word. This is going to be a clue. Oh, this word I never used. Where's this coming from? Do you know what I mean? This is going to be a clue that what you're going to be going through on the 25th of August, exactly what you're going to be going on the 25th of August, this is going to be the answer to it. There is the problem that you're going to be dealing on the 25th of August. You're going to find yourself in the situation where you just don't know how to find your way out of it. And then the answer to that problem and that situation, it's going to be in that particular word that is going to be on your mind. It may not make sense to start with, but you will see later on that it is going to make sense indeed. So this in itself, it's something that I would like you to write down so you don't forget, basically. The second important date, my gorgeous Piscelini, it's going to be on the 2nd of August. Now, on the 2nd of August, something really beautiful, something amazing is going to happen to you. Or you're going to do something But beforehand, you're going to do something on the 2nd of August. And what you're going to do, and when I said something is going to happen, you're going to do something first. And then what's going to happen is that you're going to find this extremely rewarding. Something that you've done on that day, you're also going to find already like so rewarding. And it's going to make you feel really, really satisfied, you know. And it's also it's going to make you feel extremely creative. So this is also what you need to understand, that particular thing that is what is going to happen, and that particular thing that is going to make you feel so creative. Creativity is a very powerful energy that you need to understand that this is actually going to bring a security, financial security into your life, okay, or financial security into your life. In as little as 1 year, you will be able to like kind of buy something like really kind of huge that is actually going to come out of this moment in time, if you know what I mean, okay. But it's more about you understanding that now by that particular thing that you're going to find so rewarding, that particular thing that is going to make you feel so creative, that particular thing that is going to bring like a financial security into your life, it's also going to be good for your soul, good for your spirit, because you will be able to relax, you know, about something that you've been disappointed with that happened to you like about 3 months ago, something kind of negative, something that made you feel bad, something that almost made you feel a little bit depressed, something that made you feel a little bit unhappy, something that delayed things a little bit, something that made you feel like disappointed, and something that was like kind of connected to some kind of bitter experience that happened to you within the last 3 months, you know. So now you will be able to relax when it comes to this, because this is also going to lead towards some kind of conclusion when it comes to that particular thing that you suffered by or suffered with within the last 3 months. I really hope this is not too confusing, my gorgeous Pisces, okay? Because it's so important, because now this is going to start like it's to do with the resolution of some kind of issue that happened to you within the last 3 months, you know, and this was draining your energy. Oh my God, sometimes the energy can be drained from us without us even realizing, you know, how much certain things have had an impact on our lives in a negative way and in a good way, you know. It's like completely opposite of something good, you know what I mean? So you need to understand it's like it's going to lead towards the conclusion to what happened. You know, you will know exactly what to do, and that in itself is going to be a very satisfactory result. You will know what to do, but it's also to do with some kind of compromise. And as soon as you become aware of this, like a compromise here, there is also something else which is going to inspire you so much to the point where you are going to feel literally enlightened. This what's going to happen to you on the 2nd of August, my goodness, my gorgeous Pisces, it's actually ultimately going to lead towards a very, very enlightening experience. Like, oh my God, you're going to be filled with such a powerful light now, and it's going to happen right at the beginning of this month. You will be filled with a very, very powerful light, which is going to rejuvenate you, and it's going to keep you going for the rest of this month. Like, there is absolutely no tomorrow. After the 2nd of August, all I can say to you is like, you can just try your luck, and you can also freely do things that you need to do, because you will see that a lot of things that you're going to start doing, you know, are going to resolve themselves without you even realizing, because it's all about you. You're going to find yourself like talking about certain things and doing certain things after the 2nd of August, and you're really going to surprise yourself where things are coming from, you know, like in terms of wiseness. You're gonna kind of get back to your own depth. I'm not saying that you were lacking depth when it comes to your spirituality, but you will see how much something was affecting you spiritually, and only now you're gonna start to coming out of it, my gorgeous Pisces. Indeed, like, oh my goodness, this month is going to be very, very powerful. Like, wow. The second important date is going to be on the actual 11th of August. On the 11th of August, my gorgeous Pisces, you are going to like have on the 11th of August, you are going to have such a powerful experience, like, oh my God, this powerful experience that you are going to have, it's gonna be like it's a lot to do with the self-discovery, you know, it's a lot to do with you like really kind of understanding like exactly where do you need to dive deep, what do you need to do. This beautiful moment of self-discovery, it's also bringing such a powerful harmony into your life. It's bringing a perfect balance, and that in itself, it's also on one hand is bringing a peace into your life, but then on another hand is bringing so much of a positive energy. You are going to open your heart. Something is going to happen to you, my gorgeous Pisces, and you're literally going to open your heart by the end of that day. And as soon as that happens, you know, it's about you actually opening your door to the divine, opening your door to the divine. Pay attention to what is on your mind. The very last thing before you go to sleep on the 11th of August, it's going to be very interesting. And pay attention to maybe certain dreams if you are going to have. This is going to be even more interesting. And even most importantly, pay attention to what is actually going to be on your mind when you wake up, like both on the 11th of August in the morning and both after the 11th of August. When you wake up on the 12th of August in the morning, also pay attention to what is exactly going to be on your mind. Both of these things that are going to be on your mind are going to be completely different in itself, but they're going to leading towards a certain stage. They're going to be pointing out towards the direction that you should go, towards the direction that you should follow, towards something that you should most certainly do, that you must not miss. And you have to find a way how you can bring this into your life, regardless what's happening, regardless what is going on, regardless at what stage of your spiritual journey you actually are. So now, my gorgeous Pisces, I'm just going to show you this absolutely gorgeous Thulite. Thulite is a must because it makes you feel instantly energetic. It elevates you, but it also like kind of reminds you of your passion and the importance of following your passion. When you feel down, when you feel negative, when you feel sad, when you feel lonely, when you feel miserable, just wear Thulite and it's instantly going to elevate you. On another note, what this gorgeous Thulite does, it helps you to break distracting habits and it helps you to fight addiction. On another note, it has a really powerful effect on your life force energies. I really highly suggest you to wear this every single time when you need a little bit of pick-me-up. This gorgeous Thulite comes with sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. Okay, so now the next important date, it's gonna be on the 12th of August. My goodness, how many dates do we have, my gorgeous Pisces? On the 12th of August, you know, this is brilliant because, you know, you're gonna become aware of this progress. You're gonna become aware of this progress, what has brought the progress into your life. Now, when it comes to what has brought this progress into your life, now it's time to come up with a new plan. This is gonna be absolutely clear to you here. It's all gonna make sense. Don't worry. As soon as you see what have you made a progress in your life, this is going to be a clear sign, an indication that you need to come up with some kind of a new plan here. This is so important, and you must not allow some kind of uncertainty. No, baby, no. You must not allow some kind of uncertainty to put you off, okay? Because I know that you're going to feel like, oh my God, I'm not certain how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that. It doesn't matter, my darling. It doesn't matter. You just need to understand that this is going to require from you to make the necessary step. If you don't make the necessary step, oh well, it's going to keep on coming back, my darling, until you notice this, because this is important for your life, and it's really pretty much so a lot connected to your destiny. Destination. Do you get my drift? Yeah, exactly. And also on the 12th of August, my gorgeous Piscelini, you know, it's like some kind of a struggle, some kind of a problem, some kind of problem that was not only affecting you, but you and your family problem, family issues, some kind of a family matter, family difficulty, you know. And you may not have a family. Some people don't have a family. Okay, I completely understand, you know. And if you don't have a family, maybe this is connected to the people that are very close to you, like your best friends, you know, like a best friends, people who are extremely close to, and people who you've been known for a very long time, on an energy level, you know. They do become like a friends basically, and they do become like a family members, you know. So if you don't have a family, it's going to be related to the people that are very much so closely connected to you. But okay, going back to what I said, that there is some kind of family problem and issue that it's actually going to be resolved. Thank God for this. And you, because you've been struggling with this, and there may be people in your family have been struggling around this quite a lot. So this is going to be resolved, but the direct result of this direct result of this is also going to be the actual you know, you are gonna become aware of some kind of unknown dangers, but that is not going to surprise you whatsoever. You know, that is not going to surprise you whatsoever. So you're just gonna you will know what to pay attention to in the future in order to prevent this from happening ever again. You and your family members, for example, you will know this. But also by the end of the day, on the 12th of August, you know, you are gonna feel very cherished. You are gonna feel very cherished, and this is gonna make you feel so good, you know. This is gonna make you feel so good, and it's good to feel cherished. It's good to kind of feel like you are playing such an important role in somebody else's life, you know. It's good to feel that when you love these people, when these people mean to you so much, when, you know, there are certain people in this life that you would do anything for, everything for, you know, whether these are your family members, or whether these are your best friends, you know. It's always beautiful. This is a beautiful feeling, you know. Those people who are in our lives, our family members, our best friends, they are meant to be there. Just remember this. They are meant to be there. They have a very specific role that we don't necessarily see, which is way beyond. And that this specific role is a lot about us understanding so much more about ourselves on the spiritual journey through them, for example, you see. So this is why everything is basically so important. Everything is so connected. Like this world, this life is so spiritual. And do I feel sorry for people who just think that we're all crazy, that we believe this, we believe that? Do I feel sorry for them? Kind of. I kind of do. Yeah, I kind of do, because I know that the spirit is just meant to be the way it is. There is a bit more to it, you know. It's to do with the progress, it's to do with their spirit, and it's to do with what their essential job and role on this earth is, you see. People who understand things like we do, for example, if you're on this channel, you understand things, you know, on a completely different level. People who understand things the way we understand, it's just an ultimate experience. We get the ultimate spiritual experience, you see. So that's why so much more to it. So also, my gorgeous Piscelini, another thing I was going to recommend you, absolutely stunning labradorite. Gorgeous. Not only labradorite, it's not only stunning, but as soon as you wear this, it has a power to enhance whatever you want to be noticed, whether this is something physical, or whether this is to do with something spiritual, or whether this is to do with something psychological. But on another note, it's also brilliant when it comes to breaking negativity within yourself, and it's fantastic when it comes to protecting against negativity from the world, and we can all do with that, you know. So this comes with a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below as well. The next important date The next important date, bam bam, the next important date, 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 bam bam, 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 the next important date, bam, the next important date, bam 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 bam. Raise your vibration, my babies, raise your vibration. If my singing is getting on your nerves, then just fast forward, and if it's getting on your nerves so much, then what can I do? The 17th of August is going to be the next date, my gorgeous Piscelini. The 17th of August, you are going to get an important message, and this message is really going to surprise you so much. And this message is going to surprise you, and it's going to be connected to something very unexpected that happened to somebody else. And you will know, oh my God, something unexpected happened to somebody else, because that particular person has done this to themselves in the first place, and you were aware of it from the beginning, from the start. And this is like still going to surprise you, because you're going to think like, oh my God. And then, you know, that in itself, it's really kind of going to make you feel sorry for somebody a little bit. And then you were like, oh God, what have they done to themselves? What has he done? Or what has she done to herself? You know, there's nobody who could have done anything about this, blah, blah. That's how you're going to feel. But then on another note, you know, first of all, this is going to like, oh God. But then again, this is really going to kind of make you realize how smart you are, how clever you are, how sharp you are, how intelligent you are, how different you are. And all these energies are going to make you feel a bit vavavumish here, vavavumish there. Every single thought like this is going to make you feel so good, because you are going to feel so pleased with yourself, because you will fully understand what happened here and what is happening here, because you are very smart and you are very clever, and this is going to make you feel so good. And then you're going to have this idea, this really idea, which is going to make you feel so active and so determined. You see, this is all kind of really winding you up and pushing you forward, and this is going to push you to the point where you're going to have this idea. And even more so, there is going to be the sign around that you are going to have, and you will know that sign at that moment in time, that good omen, you will know, oh my God, this idea is something for me. So as soon as you have this idea, and then very soon after, you're going to have this sign, this omen, and it's going to be like, oh my God, this is my sign. I know I need to go for it. I know I need to go for it. So this is going to come from a completely different dimension, from a completely different level. So you will know that you have to commit yourself to this idea. You need to commit yourself to this. And that idea, on one hand, look at how interesting this is. On one hand, this is something that you're going to have to 100% fully commit yourself to. And then on another hand, this very thing, it's also going to make you free. You will be free from everything that holds you back as well. So by committing to this, you will be free from everything else that was holding you back for so long. Do I need to say any more, my gorgeous Piscelini? Oh my goodness. And the next important date, you know, 84 years later. It's been 84 years right now. Titanic. It's been 84 years on the 31st of August. Okay, I'm joking. On the 31st of August, that's the last date, I promise. On the 31st of August, you are going to have a very much so an interesting realization. And this interesting realization, what do you need to sacrifice? Bum, bum, bum. What do you need to sacrifice? On the 31st of August, you are going to have a very interesting realization, and that realization is going to be what exactly do you need to sacrifice. This is so important because that is so needed when it comes to the beginning of readjustment, an important readjustment, but also when it comes to something that you are just so bored of, something that just became so unnecessary in your life. So it's going to be like a double whammy here in the best possible way, because as soon as you do this, I'm telling you that you are going to start the process of a rebirth, like literally a process of regeneration, a process of a rebirth, and this is so important. And after that moment on the 31st of August, I can also tell you that somebody very, very special is about to enter your life. Pam 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 para param pam tu 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 pa param param para pa 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 pam ta 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 Dun 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 pa pa param pam na 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 na. My gorgeous Pisces, there is someone very special about to enter your life here. I mean, I don't know if you're looking for someone or if you're not looking for someone. I have to say this. If you are looking for a bit of a vavavoonish things in life, then this particular person is going to be pretty much someone who is going to bring so much romance and so much meaning into your life. When it comes to that, you're going to realize what you're missing and what you have been missing for a while, for example, because this is somebody very, very special about to enter your life. And if you're looking for someone, hello darling, you know what I mean, this person is also going to have a wonderful impact and influence on you and your life as well. And if you are in relationship and you're not looking for anybody, then this person is still going to make an amazing impact on your life. In either way, it's like this person is gonna make you realize your own capacity, your own strength, and with this person also you're gonna become so much more braver. Absolutely brilliant indeed. So now my gorgeous Pisces and Pisces. Now you're gonna what am I talking about? Now you're gonna realize, like, hello, I'm finished with that convo. Hello, hello. No, now my gorgeous Pisces, for those of you in relationship, it's like, ooh la la. This is so important. This is really, really important, because you are really gonna become aware of some kind of like enemies, some kind of a hidden enemies as a couple. If that makes sense, these hidden enemies is not gonna be anybody who is in your life directly connected to you. None of these enemies are connected to you. None of these enemies are your family members. None of these enemies are your friends. None of these enemies don't even know you. So how can they be your enemies? Well, I'm gonna leave down to you. You're both gonna you're gonna hear some kind of information or something, and that's how you're gonna feel. Suddenly you're gonna feel, that's why I see here, I'm sorry. You're gonna have some kind of information as the couple, and you're gonna start talking about some kind of enemies, you know, but these people are not in your life. These people are not directly connected to you. And now this is actually gonna have a really amazing impact on both of you, because now you're gonna realize, now you're gonna be reminded that you need to hurry up with something that you have been both persistent with, something that you have both been working on, and this is gonna remind you of something that you need to, we need to hurry up. So this is really gonna have a good impact on you. Nothing negative is gonna happen to you, nothing bad is gonna happen to you, but more so, it's actually gonna have a really good impact on you, because it's going to remind you of something that you've been working on, and you almost like kind of like a slow down too much with something that you should not be slowed down with. So this is really going to have a beautiful impact on you. So you will know that you need to carry on with something. You need to pick up something that you've left. You need to pick up somewhere where you've left something off. You know what I mean? It's going to remind you that you need to hurry up with something as well. And this is brilliant, and you need to understand that this in itself is going to be beneficial for your life, for your optimism. You're going to get so much more out of life, and you're going to be able to remove yourself from things that you don't want to do anymore, because this is going to lead, this is not only going to lead towards both of you living so much happier life, but at the same time it's also going to be so beneficial for you materialistically. Because of this, later on in your future, you will be able to save so much more money. You will be able to save your energy, and you will be able to enjoy a much happier life in general. And those of you who are single and stranger in the night, no, those of you who are single, it's like more of a stranger in the night, by Celine in the morning. Stranger in the night by Celine in the morning. Oh my God, where am I? I don't remember coming here. Oh God, let me just run quickly. No, I'm joking. Oh God. Yes, so basically, my gorgeous Pisceline, there is some kind of romance. Somebody's about to walk into your life. I'm having a second indication. Two powerful indications ahead here. By the 31st of August, somebody very beautiful, it's about to walk into your life. You need to understand this. And this person, it's really going to understand you like nobody ever understood you before. You're going to meet this person at a time when you did not expect that you're going to meet someone like this whatsoever. This person is also like kind of, things are not going to happen like in a weird way or in a wrong way, because when it happens to relationships and the beginnings of relationships, I said this many times, that lots of people do one of the biggest mistakes ever. If you start relationship at the end, there is nowhere to work this relationship towards. So maybe, you know, like it's like I'm trying to say that it's always the best when it comes to relationships to always do like a one step at a time. Start at the beginning rather than starting at the end. But I'm trying to say that with this one, you're gonna need to understand that it's going to take like a little bit longer until everything happens, you know, but it's just so beautiful, very, very beautiful experience, you know, to start with. And this person, it's going to make you understand so much about yourself and about your life. This person is bringing such a wonderful inspiration into your life as well. But I am talking about somebody very smart, somebody very clever, somebody extremely successful, somebody very grounded, but at the same time somebody very, very spiritual indeed. And even if that person doesn't show up in August, please don't get me wrong, sometimes things are not written in the stone as such. When it comes to like maybe certain people being a little bit ahead, sometimes certain people are a little bit behind. So it could be a little bit behind, or it could be a little bit ahead. So if it doesn't happen on this specific date, that doesn't mean that that person is not going to walk into your life. So, you know, just keep your mind open and keep on being optimistic. Okay, my gorgeous Pisceline, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.